Hey guys, what is up? It's Cameron Talks Football, and in today's video, I'm finally going to be doing the 2021 mock draft. I know it's been a while, but I've had to be doing some edits to it, and I think I am finally done. But I think in the next video, I might be I'm not in the next video, but one after that probably I'm going to be doing a mock draft where my varsity team helps me draft, do another mock draft, see what they think also. So I think that would be a fun video idea to do, change it up a little bit. But now, getting into it. Actually, before I do that, we are almost at 300 subscribers. We are at 294 right now. We're only six away. I would like it if I could get from to 300 from this video. But with the first overall pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are selecting. Everyone knows Trevor Lawrence, quarterback, Clemson. He's just dominate. He dominated throughout college. Only lost a couple times. So I think he is. I think he's easily gonna. I think he can turn that franchise around. He has DJ Chark. He has James Robinson. He has some good receivers over there, and they're starting to try and build a young defense over there with Josh Allen and not CJ Henderson. I forgot his. I think it is CJ Henderson, but he is a really great corner and pass rusher that they are building over there with that defense. So that is the first overall pick. No questions there. But the second pick is Sewell from Oregon. Lineman, he's a great run blocker. He can pass block. He's really dominant. He's physical, smart, young, and he's going to be very agile too. So we're going to see how well he can play. And with the third overall pick, I think the Dolphins are going to go linebacker. They are going to take Micah Parsons, linebacker. He's the number one ranked linebacker. He's really great in my opinion. He's fast, has great football IQ. He knows when to drop back into coverage and when to and when to attack the ball. He's a great sideline to sideline player. He'll be able to chase down players. I feel like. So that's going to be a great addition for that Miami defense, even though I understand they are building a great team over there in Miami. And then with the fourth pick, the Atlanta Falcons are taking Justin Fields. I think they are going to take Justin Fields just because I feel like that he's going to have some great connections with Julio and Calvin Ridley. That's if Julio Jones does stay. No one really knows if he is going to stay yet, but we are going to figure that out in the after the Super Bowl. I bet, like when the off season does happen, I feel like we will figure that out. And then with the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Bengals, I think they're going to take Jamar Chase. I think they're going to take him over Devontae Smith just because Jamar Chase did play with I'm sorry, Joe Burrow. He played with him, so I think they are going to play together. I think they're going to have that connection again, and I think the Bengals will win more games next year. I don't think they will make the playoffs. I think that's a really long shot. I still think they need to build on that defense. I think they do have a nice young offense that they are making over there in Cincinnati, but I think they are going to start to build on that defense in the next couple of years. Next, with the sixth pick, the Philadelphia Eagles are taking Wyatt Davis, O-line. He's a second-ranked O-lineman. He's really great too. All these linemen this year's first-round draft class is really great. I feel like they are going to need an O-line because the Eagles O-line is beat up. They used to have a great O-line when they had Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, and all those other ones. But feel like soon all those guys' times are going to be up, so they are going to have to build for the future. And I think that's why they are going to take an O lineman in this year's draft since they do have the sixth pick. So might as well take a great O lineman. And then with the seventh pick, I think the Detroit Lions are going to take Gregory Rousseau. I think that's how you say his name. Edge from Miami Hurricanes. He's dominant. You guys should watch film on him. He's a really great player. Physical, fast, will attack the quarterback. can also drop back into coverage. He's just the all-around linebacker. He's pretty much like another Von Miller, and has that Khalil Mack strength when rushing the passer. So that is the 7th pick right there. Next is the 8th pick with the Carolina Panthers. I think they are going to get Devontae Smith. That's going to be great because now they have some really great receivers. And I think they are going to stay with Teddy Bridgewater. They're going to have Christian McCaffrey. So they're going to have a really great offense over there next year if they do, if Devontae Smith does fall to them. And if Devontae Smith does go to the Bengals, then they are going to get Jamar Chase. So either way, they are going to get a good receiver in this year's draft. And I think now after that, they're just going to build onto that defense, and I think they can get back to that 2015 form when Cam Newton brought them to the Super Bowl. It's just all on the court. It's soon just going to be all on the quarterback, whoever that will be in the next couple of years. With the 9th pick, the Denver Broncos are going to be taking Whitney Payne, D tackle. I'm pretty sure he's the #1 ranked D tackle. I understand the Broncos do have Bradley Chubb and Von Miller, but they really do need that solid defensive interior spot right there. And I think they will figure that out right there with with that 9th pick, and they are going to soon build on that defense. I think that offense is going to get better and better with whoever they find at quarterback, even if that's Drew Lock, or they're going to get a quarterback in free agency like Matthew Stafford or Matt Ryan. But now with the 10th pick, I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to take Kyle Pitts, tight end out of Florida. I think it is Florida that he plays for. He is the best tight end in this year's draft. I understand this is not a good year for tight ends in this year's draft, but they are going to take a really great tight end. He's really fast, young. He's going to be a great run blocker, great pass catcher, can run routes really well. If you guys don't know who that is, just watch some film on him. He's going to be a really great player in the next couple of years. And then with the 11th pick, the New York Giants are going to be taking Caleb Farley, cornerback. They are going to have another cornerback with James Bradberry. I think they are going to start to build on that defense before they build on the offense. I don't know why, but I think usually defense does win championships. So I think if they do build on that defense, then they are going to slowly build to that offense and become like the old Giants again when they had Eli Manning. I understand they probably won't find another Eli Manning like that again because quarterbacks like that will be hard to find because there's always mobile quarterbacks now. But I think that soon the Giants will get that defense again when they had Michael Strahan. And then with the 12th pick, the San Francisco 49ers are taking Javon Holland, safety. The 49ers are going to slowly build to that defense again when they had a really great defense last year. I feel like they do need a great safety. They do have some pretty decently good corners. They do have a really great front seven with Nick Bosa and then Fred Warner and all the other ones that they do have there. So I feel like they will become a great defense again, and I feel like when they do get their quarterback, they're going to be back into that Super Bowl contention, but I don't think Jimmy Garoppolo is the quarterback for the 49ers, and I feel like some 49ers fans can say that too. So next, with the 13th pick, the Chargers are going to be taking O-lineman Rashawn Slater, O-line. The Chargers have a really great young team. I feel like the Chargers can be a really great team in the next couple of years. Justin Herbert's great, Keenan Allen's great, Austin Ekeler's great. They have some good receivers. They have a pretty good defense with Nick Bosa, Derwin James, and I feel like they are going to get another corner soon just because Casey Hayward is getting old. And I think it's Casey Hayward or Chris Harris. I forgot his name, but he is going to be he is getting old soon, so he's going to retire. But they are going to need a new corner here soon. And then with the 14th pick, the Minnesota Vikings are taking Patrick Surtain, the second cornerback. They are going to build with that defense. I understand they do have Harrison Smith and some other good young defensive players, but I feel like they do need a solid corner. They do have a pretty good offense with Justin Jefferson and Adam Thielen. And I think they are going to probably stay with Kirk Cousins for the next couple of years, but we are going to really have to see what they're going to want to do in free agency. I don't remember how much cap space they have, but I feel like they do have about 30 million cap space. But we're going to see what they're going to want to do in free agency this year. And then with the 15th pick, the New England Patriots, I feel like they're going to find their franchise quarterback in Zach Wilson, quarterback out of BYU. I think he is going to be a great quarterback. He's young. He has that right mobile speed. He has the arm strength. He has the vision. He has the football IQ that everyone wants in that quarterback. So I feel like the Patriots are going to build around him, and then soon in the next couple of years, we will be back into that playoff form. And then with the 16th pick, the Arizona Cardinals are going to be taking Jalen Waddle, receiver out of Alabama. He's a second receiver from Alabama. Devontae Smith is the first one. Everyone knows that, but Jalen Waddle is also another great receiver. The reason the Cardinals are going to be taking a receiver is because Larry Fitzgerald is going to be retiring soon. So they are going to need to find a receiver to fill that spot. I understand they do have DeAndre Hopkins. They do have Andy Isabella. They do have Christian Kirk, but they are going to need a receiver to fill his spot, Larry Fitzgerald's spot. Next is the 17th pick. The Raiders are going to be taking a cornerback. They really need help in that secondary. They have a decently good offense with Josh Jacob, Darren Waller, and then Nelson Aguilar actually did play really well this year for the Raiders. And then I feel like they do have a pretty decently good O-line, so I don't think they're going to take an O-lineman. I think they're going to take someone in the secondary, either a safety or a corner, but I think they're going to be taking Darion Kendrick. And I think that is a smart move for the Raiders. And then with the 18th pick, the Miami Dolphins are taking out Elijah Vera Tucker, O-lineman. They're going to build that O-lineman for either Tua or probably get another quarterback because Tua did not play that well. They should have taken Justin Herbert over Tua because you can see how well Justin Herbert did play this year. And then next is the 19th pick. We have the Washington football team. I think they are going to go quarterback here. If they don't go quarterback, I think they are going to figure out a linebacker there. But if they get a quarterback in free agency, I think they are going to go for Cam Newton. And the reason I do say this is because Ron Rivera used to coach Cam Newton back in Carolina, so I think they are going to reunite in Washington and see if they can find that spark again. And then next is the 20th pick, the Chicago Bears. They're going to be taking Pat Freiermuth, tight end. They do need a new tight end just because Jimmy Graham, I'm pretty sure he's going to be retiring either this year or the next year. You can see it after he scored that final touchdown for the Bears, even though that couldn't have won them the game. They are going to drop the tight end so that they do have another one. Actually, I don't think they will drop the tight end. They do have Cole Kmet, but I think they will actually probably get a pass rusher, another pass rusher to probably complement Khalil Mack. I don't think they actually will take a tight end, but we will figure out who they will take probably soon. Next, with the 21st pick, the Colts are taking Christian Barmore, tight end. Actually, I think they will take Pat Freiermuth, tight end, just because I don't think the Bears will go tight end. The Colts are going to probably need a solid tight end. I understand they do have Nick Boyle, and I forgot the other guy's name, but I feel like they are going to want a young tight end for either Philip Rivers or whoever the next quarterback is going to be of the Colts. With the 22nd pick, the Tennessee Titans are taking Patrick Jones II, edge rusher. I understand this is the smart move for the Tennessee Titans just because Davion Clowney did not play well this year. They are going to need a good pass rusher. And they do have a pretty decently good secondary. They have a good offense. I think they're just going to build on that defense. And then I think they can win a championship with that defense if they do start to build for that defense. But until then, they're really just going to be an offensive built team. Next is the New York Jets. I think they're going to be taking Hamsah Harisiddle. I can't even say his name. Safety. I understand they do have Brian Poole, but I think they're going to have another safety to complement him. And I think they are going to build that defense before they build offense. Like I said, defense wins championships. you'll hear a lot of coaches say that in high school all the way from to college to the NFL. So I think they are going to take a safety there. And then with the 24th pick, the Steelers are going to be taking Travis Etienne, just because I feel like James Conner did not produce. So I think they are going to get a young running back in there to see what he can do, just because James Conner did not do anything this year. And then with the 25th pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are taking Trevon Muhrig, safety. I think this is either the second or third safety on this draft that is coming out on this draft mock that I just did. But they are going to need a safety. But even though they just went offense and I said they need an O lineman, I think they are going to go safety here. And then with the 26th pick, the Cleveland Browns are taking Nick Bolton, linebacker. I think they're going to build on that defense. They do have a young, good offense. And I think if they do build that defense, they are going to make it farther than they did this year in the divisional round when they did lose to the Chiefs. And then next is the Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to take Rondale Moore, wide receiver. They do need production out of the wide receivers. They haven't gotten any this year. They did get a decent amount from Hollywood Brown, but I think they are going to take another receiver this year. Next is the 28th pick. The Saints are going to be taking Joseph Asiasi. I can't say Asai. I think that's how you say his name. Linebacker, and because they're going to build that defense. I understand you do have Demario Davis, but I think they are going to take a linebacker, start to build that defense before they do build the offense. And then with the 30th pick, with the 29th pick, the Bucks are going to be taking Levi on Onuwasiki, defensive tackle, and I think they're going to build that defense. They do have they do have Jason Pierre-Paul, Devin White, and some other good linebackers, but I think they are going to need that solid interior pass rusher, like the Broncos did. But I think that they are going to take a defensive tackle there. Next is the 30th pick. The Bills are going to be taking Quincy Roche, edge rusher, just because I understand they did go take a pass rusher in last year's draft, but he didn't do anything. And I think they are going to build that defense again. They don't really need anything on offense, in my opinion. I think they are going to want something on defense, and I think that is going to be a pass rusher. Next is the 31st pick is the Packers. Jeremiah Awasu Koromoa, linebacker. Like I said, they already have a good offense. I think they are going to go defense, and I think they are going to make a really great defense for the next couple of years. And then finally, with a 32nd pick, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs, and they're going to be taking Christian Darrisaw, O-lineman. They are going to build that O-lineman again and become a great team. I understand they are pretty much building a dynasty now, but I think they really just need a great O-line to protect Patrick Mahomes. So that is my mock draft for 2021. This video did take a while just because I had to go over every team and who they are picking. And I am really thankful for all you guys for the support. We are almost at 300 subs, like I did say, and if we get to 300 subs, that will, by the end of this week, I want to try for. That would be really great. So until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out.